This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field.
Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Keisean Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone.
Keisean Nixon on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay, ready? A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now a first throw of the afternoon, and the connection is there. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The Packers at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say,
touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Hey, look at this Packers defense.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
and I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Saints.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given the yard up to the 49.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
26 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Now Carr on the bootleg. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Back to the ground with Etienne. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
29.
Throwing his car on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Check you. Ultra. Go ultra. Red. Cycle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful?
Rush comes and they block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
a great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Nixon now from his end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go
The
now.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
Here we go.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Love now. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Jordan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Blue, go. Slice blue.
Third and long for Love. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On now is the Packers punter. On for his second punt, and remember, his first one was blocked. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
6:37.
Carr now to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Go Fury. Smash. Smash.
To throw now. Here's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ready.
2nd down and 8. Now Love. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Claws red. Hey, cross steal. Strike. Check strike.
On 3rd down, Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. An audible here to get a new look. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 7. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Raider 9, 694. 93.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 52 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. draw play. Etienne. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Carr to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll run with Etienne. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Saints.
Travis Etienne,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
On 1st and 10, Love. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Love.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Hey, check Mega. Strike it, strike it. Set.
Love from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Racing to the end zone.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
It's up and good, and they're in control now. 35-7.
35. Packers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nixon now from his end zone.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
1st and 10. At their own 16-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave.
And got his man complete.
Look at the big fella go.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds just 3 yards shy of the end zone.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
Etienne will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
It's caught on the right side at Smith. Touchdown! 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints are able to extend their lead. Patterson now for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Saints 42, Packers 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. And that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers,
and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give to Etienne running right.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the double.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's go now. Smash. Red.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Touchdown, Saints. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 48 yards.
And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Black Ultra. Check Fury. Ultra. Go Ultra.
They'll try and throw for it here. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And this is picked picked up by the Saints. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal, and the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Etienne.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Check.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, another interception. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A give running right, Etienne.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Travis Etienne.
32 yards.
And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
How about the game that he has compiled here? So he has the 2 receiving touchdowns, and now that is his 3rd rushing touchdown. 3 plus 2, 5 total.
I'm telling you, you and your math can't beat you on that one.
Yeah.
You've got it down. But how about the diversity of the day he's had? Just what you pointed out. 3 on the ground, 2 catching. Oh, what a performance.
What a performance. If I get my numbers and colors down, going to be a real threat.
Just always remember, color between the lines.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 3 quarters have come and gone. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Flush to his right. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. To throw, it's Carr.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively, and 2nd down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Carr going to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown.
Chris Olave.
42 yards.
And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Smash. Smash. Hey, go steal.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
This offense so far on 3rd down, it has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun. Love. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
91. Packers 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Nixon now from his end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Love going to keep it on the option.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Strike it. Steal. Check steal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flushed out right. That is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Toss left side for Etienne.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Travis Etienne.
25 yards to the house.
And the Saints continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ultra. Ultra. Hey, check mega. Strike it. Strike it.
Out of his end zone, Love. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Ultra. Go Ultra. Ready?
To throw from his end zone, Love.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 18.
Check smash.
That's good
Mega.
for the
Mega.
Packers. First down.
Ready?
First down going to the air with Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Let's go.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
Smash. Smash.
Love looking to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A big loss on the play. Brings up
2nd down, Love.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Hey, go seal. Striker. Check striker.
Love throwing for it.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 125 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with ETN.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Packers' 2-yard line.
And they'll go again with ETN.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Patterson now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling this team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for New Orleans, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.